Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. If you're new here, howdy, welcome. And if you're returning, well, welcome on back. You already know what the deal is. Also, make sure that you are subscribed. Okay, yes, please and thank you. 1K is my goal, and beyond, but right now 1K is my goal, and I promise if you subscribe and you turn on your bell notifications, you'll love it over here. I promise. So today's video, we're going to be discussing some information that I found. As always, we have heard a lot of opinions on trans community, but today I want to talk about trans age. When someone is trans age, they identify as a age that they do not present as, right? Which kind of boils down to adults identifying as children. Well, that is what's going around right now, adults identifying as children, but I see some room there for children to identify younger than what they really are. Here, what we're talking about today is adults who identify as a younger age, children's age, 0 to 9 to 12 to 13 even. I found this Twitter account called Age Dysphoria, where they seem to be trans age as well. She created a tweet saying, "Trans age people have no intent of trivializing age regression. In fact, many trans age people are also aggressors." So when she says age regressors, she's meaning people who have a mindset of someone who is basically younger, a younger mindset, essentially. Which, if you do further research on that, which also means that it will come up as a non-sex type of thing, you know. Some have called it a mental disorder that has been caused by trauma, but we will get into that after we finish reading this tweet. Age regression is a mental reversion to a younger age. Trans age reflects a long-term incongruence between one's age identity and their chrono age. Both involve identifying mentally as an age, socially presenting as that age identity, and both can be related to age dysphoria. And yes, some age regressors and even some age players experience this as well. I could see 3 types of cases, causes, people, if you will, who might use this term in other reasons. One being those who have suffered from abusive childhoods or very traumatic ones that has had an effect on them maturing into adults, or their mindsets maturing into adulthood. 2, those classifying themselves as being carefree but still being a functioning adult, like able to have a job, pay their bills, have an adult relationship with another adult person that might not necessarily identify as trans age or carefree, you know what I mean. And then 3, the third one, I feel like, is the one that people automatically cling to when they hear trans age, which is the pedophile. And I could easily see this being like a cover for them, like a safety blanket, as to allow them access to the younger children that they are trying to reach with this trans age, title that they give themselves without even knowing anything about this. I don't even know what to classify it as, this trans age thing, right? Sorry, no disrespect to anyone. I don't want to call it a movement, or I don't know what to classify it as, but I feel like the third one is definitely a concern, and people, I feel like, is instantly gravitating towards that. The ones who see this trans age and are trying to use it as a cover, as a safety blanket, to have an excuse and to be camouflaged, but really is a Of course, these folks don't think that they're kids. Of course, they don't know anything probably about the trans age group. They just want acceptance to get to these children and be like, oh, I'm trans age, so it's okay. You know, trying to find loopholes, and it's not going to work. I found a tweet from an account that's called Nutella Apocalypse 13th that reads, children can't be trans age kids are kids. Which, on my part, that's the part that raises concern. I personally feel like that tweet could be a bit much, because anyone can say that they are trans age just to hurt the kids, right? And even if they didn't mean anything by that as to what we're thinking that it means or what it is saying, I just feel like maybe that topic shouldn't have been said the way that it was presented, right? Or I just feel like that leaves open room for people to be like, oh my God, what are you trying to say? Which Nutella's page seems to fight back against the negative thinking behind this, right? And I feel like, you know, with anybody being able to cover up and say that they are trans age, that's what makes it a bit muddy. Like, there's been instances where people have claimed to be transgender and then go into the other bathroom and then do some crazy stuff. It's just, be what you need to be. Do whatever you need to do to make you feel comfortable in your skin. Like, I want you to be happy. But there are people out here who are using good things for people and turning them way worse than what it's not even worse at the beginning, because one, you're not hurting anyone. Two, you're trying to live your life the best way that you can. And then these events come with these crazy people who use terminologies that think that they can get closer to the evil stuff that they want to do and pursue in their lives. And it affects the people who are actually being affected by the situation up under whatever they believe in, whatever change, gay, lesbian, whatever. And it's giving them a bad rep because, you know, people are terrified of stuff that they don't understand. And so it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Here's something that I would like for you guys to comment on and let me know what you guys are thinking. Nutella tweeted, 1. Dating and sex go by chronological age. 2. Yes, I can't consent. The only people I feel capable of consenting to are other trans age kids that are both around my age identity and my chrono age. 3. Adults that try to prey on us should be treated the same as child predators. And again, guys, I will always say, I feel like be whoever, do whatever, transition to whoever you like to, want to, what have you. Just don't hurt anyone or anything. Kids, animals, people who do not live or look like you do. I really just feel like there's so much other stuff going on in the world that we need to be putting this energy to. My only big problem with this is just don't use this as a safety blanket to try to excuse yourself of being a horrible, disgusting person. But I will be danged if EDP 445 or whatever comes out as trans age. Then that's a whole nother topic. This is not going to be as friendly, as open, as welcoming. Anyways, guys, love yours, love yourself. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Never forget who loves you the most. It is I. Until next time, Taj Pasha Gang. Bye.